Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest episode of Dan Plays. This is the first official episode of Dan Plays Fallout 3. This is a series where I'm going to be playing through the entirety of Fallout 3, one of my favorite games of all time. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the game. I've played this game multiple times through. It's one, as I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time, so. This is also one of the most interesting beginnings to a game I've ever seen.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Just quickly before I choose, I'd just like to mention that this decision actually does make a slight difference. And that difference is, well, there are a couple of different lines of dialogue that will change, but one of the main things is there's a perk you can get for the boy, and there's a perk you can get for the girl, and they are gender specific. So unlike in Fallout New Vegas, where there are two perks, I believe, for each gender that basically cover both of your bases when it comes to interactions with the opposite gender and the same gender. For this one, in Fallout 3, if you choose boy, you get a perk, I believe it's called Lady Killer, which gives you certain speech options for girls and gives you a damage bonus against female opponents. And for girls, it's Black Widow, where you get special dialogue options for boys and you get bonus damage against male opponents. So I'm going to choose boy just because I feel the damage is negligible.
A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
My man.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got
Okay,
a
that's
bright
better.
future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy.
Liam
You're
Neeson.
going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
So let's go ahead and choose a name. I'm going to do Dan because that's my actual name, and with 2 exclamation points. That way, when my enemies are running away from me and screaming my name in terror, they will be pronouncing it correctly.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
I'ma look ugly. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna cut this part out because I don't feel it's very interesting to watch me fiddle with sliders and options for about a minute or two. So I'll see you back when I'm done. And we're back. This is my character. He is obviously the most terrifying creature you have ever seen in your entire life, with his purple mohawk and his purple gunslinger mustache. He strikes fear into the hearts of all that see him.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
I love that line.
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just...
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine? She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay, remember one. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will
Don't
be
look
trouble.
straight into the light now.
James and his cheerly charity.
Decorations,
May your future's
destination
bright.
boys in this place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to daddy.
Okay, one thing I'm going to quickly do before we continue is I am going to turn on subtitles. If I can find... Oh, they're right down here. General subtitles on. That way, even when it's not in a discussion dialogue, you can tell what they're saying. So I'm going to go and lock Liam Neeson in here because he was stupid enough to stand in there with me outside. I'm going to go in and pick the door. Oh yeah, I forgot. In order to pick doors, you need,
Come to daddy.
well, first of all, this one requires a key, so you can't lockpick it anyway, but in order to pick doors, you need the required lockpick skill, lockpicks, and the ability to actually reach the lock. So, yeah. I fail all 3 of those. So, let's go. Fine, we'll go inside. We'll talk to
Just
Liam
a little
Neeson.
further. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Mother would
Yeah.
have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs through the house. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
My phone went off. Let me mute my phone for a second. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and we get to open the playpen's gate. Let's do that. And we're going to take this red ball because this red ball is a thermonuclear device. So I'm going to set it right here as sort of like a landmine. So if anyone enters unannounced, it will explode and kill everyone in the vault. So here's the year special book. Let's read it. My chair's a lot squeakier today for some reason. S is for strength, and that means I am strong. I can carry more toys and swing stuff all day long. And by swing stuff, I mean swing heavy weaponry so I can kill my opponents. P is for perception. A long funny word. It means what I tasted, smelled, saw, and heard. I tasted the fear in my enemies. I smelled the fear in my enemies. I saw my enemies fear me, and I heard my enemies scream. E is for endurance, and that's how long I can play. I'm always really healthy and have energy all day. Energy to chase down my opponents and kill them. C is for charisma. It's why people think I'm great. I make my friends all laugh and smile and never want to hate, even when I'm killing them, slowly and painfully. I is for intelligence. It means I'm really smart. I use my brain for lots of stuff like science, math, and art, and instruments of torture. A is for agility. That's how I get around. I move really fast and easy, and I never make a sound, even when I'm sneaking up to kill people. L is for luck, and it's simple, you see. It means that good things always happen to me, and not my enemies. Let's review. So I am going to put my intelligence up to 9. I'm going to put 1 into strength. And you'll see why I put my intelligence up to 9 in a later episode. You'll see why. Okay, are you ready to detonate just in case? Okay, get ready. You got this. You got this, Red Bull. You got this. Come on. Wait, I have to activate it, I guess? Huh. Door's very hard. Oh no! Detonate! Detonate! Damn it. It didn't detonate.
You are quite the little
Fine.
explorer.
You sit over here just in case.
Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Yay, let's see if she wants to play with my nuclear device. But really quickly, I want to mention a quick glitch that you can do. Is, I believe it's as soon as your dad opens the door, you have to be ready, and you can actually walk out of this door and walk out of that door right there. And I think it's down the hallway over there or over here. I think it's actually right over there. You can actually go through a door that you're not supposed to go through, and you can play through the early part of the entirety of the game as a child, but it's not recommended because you're too short during the game. You're like this height. And you cannot use your Pip-Boy, which is your inventory, and so it's highly not recommended to do that glitch, even if you're going for some sort of odd run through. But whatever. It's just an interesting glitch. I've done it once or twice just for fun. 9 years later. Surprise!
Lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid. Happy birthday.
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Yeah, I mean, I was like 1 year old a couple of seconds ago.
Believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I?
Yes, you do.
Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, You're ready to take on your first official vault responsibility.
Can I become dictator?
So here you are. As overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Pretty sure that's child labor. Yeah, whatever.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10
Post-apocalyptia.
once, so have
They don't
fun.
have child labor laws here. So let's go ahead and activate our first dialogue.
We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Psh, you didn't fool me. I just pretended not to know. That's totally a lie, by the way.
You're such a liar. Okay, if you're so smart, what did I get you for your birthday?
Drugs? If it's not drugs, then I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages.
Awesome.
I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once.
Well, that's kind of how
I
aging
better let
works.
you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
It's kind of how aging works. I mean, everyone is technically 10 at some point in their life.
I wish I was.
Let's go ahead and look at ourselves by pressing the F key. I'm pretty sure that this is the default character look. The only things that I believe change are a little bit of facial structure, but if you go with the default, this is what it looks like, just with varying skin color and hair color. And something very interesting is, dependent on what race you choose, your dad will be the same race as what you chose. By the way, this is the Pip-Boy. I'm not going to go through it yet, but this is basically your inventory and your status and all that. Let's talk to old Lady Palmer.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came.
Haha.
Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here.
Most
Here
definitely.
you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Awesome. No. No, don't. No. Why must the good die delicious?
Oh no.
Fine. I'm gonna take all this. Let's talk to Stanley.
That Pip-Boy, son. Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Thanks, Stanley.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
I have absolutely no clue what that noise is. So I believe Butch gets... There's a thing with Butch that gets activated in a second. Not sure. Here it is.
And that stupid robot destroyed the cake.
It's in like one breath.
Look at that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
Psh, go soak your head, Butch. I'm not giving you my sweet roll.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Yeah, you wanna fight? You wanna fight me, bro? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Yeah, fight. Yeah, punch me.
What do you think you're doing? Leave him alone.
Thanks for coming
Come
to
on,
see
I
me.
almost had him.
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about?
It was nothing. Just boys being boys.
That's fine, son. I'm glad to see you're not letting Butch bully you. He's gonna be a handful in a few years if his mother doesn't take him in hand.
And by take him in hand, you mean lock him up.
Why don't you get back to enjoying your party?
Awesome.
Jeez, Wally.
Huh.
Everything's fine.
It's making noise. The object is already in use by someone else. Fine.
Again last night. What's new?
We're all
I
set down
wasn't
here.
worried. You can fix
Thanks.
anything,
I'll
right?
send him right down.
Anyway, I'm
How's it
glad
going,
you could
pal?
make it.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present.
Ooh.
Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Or, you know, a few years.
So, what do you think we should call our
How are
game?
you enjoying the party?
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
You did. You missed the entirety of the party. Yeah, my dad and Amata threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And
Okay.
now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy.
Yep.
Since this was such a special occasion,
There's a train.
do you know what I did?
Wonder where it's going.
I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
If you're wondering, there's a train. I live, decently close, I guess, to some train tracks, so I'm not sure if that was a freight or a passenger. Whatever. Thank you. I will treasure it always. Is that all?
Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Okay, I'm totally not gonna read that at all. Let's go down here and see what Jonas has to offer. See what he has to sacrifice to me.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid, I'm 10 years old. Which, it's funny because, yeah, you're still a kid at 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Oh, hey, look, there's Dad. It's almost like they planned
Are you
this.
ready for your surprise?
I don't like surprises.
Since when? Regardless, I think you'll like this one. You're getting older, and you've got your Pip-Boy. I figure you're old enough for this too. Your own BB gun.
Yay!
It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think?
Oh,
Want to give
wait,
it a try?
wait. So they allow the bully, who is constantly, like, bullying people and hurting them, they allow him to have a switchblade? That's as bad of an idea as letting me have a BB gun. And that will be shown in What Do I Get to Kill?
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me.
We'll find out that spot next episode. I feel this is good for one episode. We've done quite a bit. We were born, we turned 1, and then we turned 10, and now we have a gun. I feel like that's enough progress for one episode. So I will see you all in the next episode where we're gonna go do some target practice, maybe kill some people. I don't know. We'll see. And I shall see you all then. So have a wonderful week.